good. All good to go. They get a 30-second warm-up. We are on the Vadiz map. It is called Mixed 5. Heav and Shadow will look to battle it out for the first 1v1. Looks like Shadow needs some learning to the map. Heav looks like he's either that good or he's played the maps before, which in this competition is legal. Can't give a man credit, not credit for practicing. And here we go. Heav takes the lead here. Ahead of Shadow's got 0.1 on him. Let's see how fast Shadow can learn this map. Try and give Heav a run for the money. I guess it's not going to be this round unless Heav crashes early. We'll go on board with him and see how far. He's ahead by 1.5 seconds. Nice little magnet block that Vadiz put there. Reduced the airtime, and Heav goes up 1. We are going to points limit of 5, tracks of 5, but it's first 2-3. So if Heav were to win 3-0, it would end there and we wouldn't have to go to the other 2 maps. Can we get rid of open planet stuff in the bracket? Sure. Put this down here. There you go. These are my stats that I can't help. I think I can disable these somewhere in the settings. I'll do it in between rounds here, but Heav looks like he's got a lead over Shadow. Shadow looks to overtake and gets it. Heav with a bad water bounce. Go to my settings and I think it's one of these. One second. We'll get back to the action in a second. I think it's one of these. Simple, none. There you go. And we are back underway. Heav looks to be having a lead here over Shadow. Quarterfinals, best of 3, semifinals, best of 5, finals, best of 7. Looks like Heav is going to take this. Show right in game. How so? Ah, in here. Okay, I gotcha. So best of 3. It's first to 2. So this should be it. Heav should have just won this map, right? Should I tell them? No. Best of 3 maps. Maps. 5 points. And Heav gets the water bounce correctly. And he's up to 3 points. We need to get a 7 TV on this channel and get the emotes in. I think Dummy in his spare time could do this very fast and efficiently. Shadow looks to be getting a lead. Heav with a little bit more speed here. Getting a nice line. We got a good race going on. He's just taking the lines a little bit better, risking a little bit more, and it's paying off. Shadow slow and doesn't make it over the line. Heav gets it through the fin. 38-3. Gets it done. Shadow with a posting in. Match point, not match, but map point for Heav.YL. I cannot read his tag, but I know he's a really good player, so that's probably what the tag means, right? I do know Piwo, and I do know Shadow. Also a very good player. Maybe not to the standard of Heav, but we'll see. Go on board with the Shadow guy. As he tries to find some pace here. Still makes the transition, but very wobbly in doing so. Heav takes that drift, goes inside. This guy knows his track media. Gets it, and Heav doesn't even risk the fin too much and gets it. That is map 1 to Heav. Scoreboard update. Very cool. We will now go to the next map in Ivasi. Not seen this map. Salted Earth. No, we did. We saw this in the qualifier. I am clueless. Don't let me speak again. Flashbang. I'm sorry, HD. Won't happen again, sir. I believe I remember this. This is a track of the day from a long time ago. This map looks very familiar. How do you have a better grasp of what's going on than Alex with 0 watching experience? Dummy. Play your match. Leave me alone. Heav taking the inside line here. He's risking. He's going for a nice time. He's just going for PB every time. Shadow, unfortunately, touches early. Go on board with Heav as he tries to make this end nice and clean. I think he's got it. And nice and easy, 40.2. It was transitioning to Christopher Seasons. Oh, God. Good luck, dummy guy. Good luck. Score 1 for Heav. Shadow trying to make something happen here. Let's see if he can get his 1 point on the board like he did, and then go from there. Shadow looks to have the inside line here, but Heav has more speed out of this drift. Yeah, it's just not going to pay out. Heav, if he's got the splits on, he knows he just needs to finish now. He's got about 3, 4, 5, maybe even 7 seconds. Yeah, Shadow just about 7 seconds back. Let's see how Heav is doing. And he's got it with a 38.9, which to my knowledge is an okay time. Pup walk shall return. Have good pup walk, Marcel. You're now into round 3 of map 2, following our first leader. Heav, Shadow doesn't quite know the lines as much. Heav looking to have a nice time again with a 48.7. Shadow unfortunately missing the risky. You have to go to the inside. You got to go to the bottom of that road there to make it. Two more points for Heav, and he is through to the semifinals. Shadow touches early. Heav just needs to finish. Shadow about 0.6 back. Will Heav make a mistake? Don't think he will. Shadow going for it all. Doing a little bit of safing when he needs to do a little bit of risking. Heav slow. Shadow making the comeback. He's got way more speed. He just needs to see if he can get this finish, because I think Heav's got it more than him. He goes low and he gets it by 0.1. 0.102. Shadow's back on the board. Heav risking those lines on the death holds. Shadow, fortunately, takes it on the inside. See if Heav learns from the last round. Just makes it through the map nice and clean. That's all he's got to do. This is how you drive this map. This is it right here. He's going for it. It looks like he's on a decent time. A little bit of a release that might cost him, but at 38.8 is still good. Match points. Good luck. Shadow's gonna have to go all out here. See what he can do. Already trailing by about a half of a tenth. Making a full 10th. Heav touches. See if he can make a comeback. See if Shadow crashes. Heav touches again. He's not used to the slow line here. Shadow just needs to make it through. He's 2 seconds up. Shadow looking to double his total from the last round. Heav is now back 2.5 seconds. Shadow goes low and gets a 39.5. 4-2. He is not backing down without a fight. But match point once again for Heav, the man from France. Very nice inside lines. Taking these tech turns appropriately. Heav knows what's going on. Shadow going for the inside line. Heav going for way more speed. Shadow touches. Heav just needs to make the risky, and I think he's home safe, and that would be GG's at the end of this. And there it is, 38-8. He's got it. Score 2 to Heav. GG's to him. Let's go check up on the other maps, see if there's anybody still going. We were in match D. Let's see, match C. Is this still going on, or are they done? It looks like Dummy's just gotten it. I'm only gonna assume he won the last match as well. GG's to Dummy. He says hi to me in chat. We will ignore him. I'm just kidding. Don't worry. I'm just kidding. Let's do this. B is still going. We're gonna go to match B. They're on mixed by Vadiz. Tewbs and Jack are still playing. And it looks like Tewbs has it. He's trying to make a comeback. Jack has got a lead here. It says they're on tracks 1 of 5. Did they have a late start? No one going for the outside dirt here at the start. They don't, both of them don't think it's worth it. Tewbs, nice inside line here in the tech. And the grass, very nice. Very clean transitions. I think Jack has a tiny bit more speed. Tewbs taking the outside line. Drifting left. He might have needed to release there, but it looks like Jack doesn't have enough speed to keep up with him. Did they make the risky? Yes, he does. Tewbs guy with a 38.7. Trying to make a comeback. You can answer it after you start driving. This is Tewbs map 2 pick. Okay. I can assume that Jack won the first round. A little bit of airtime. It's a safe assumption. I just don't know if they started late or not. Oh, they both crash early. Tewbs doesn't go for the respawn. Jack is cruising to a 4th point. Peppo G. Nice dirt lines here. Not bad, not bad. Pretty even going into this section. Tewbs has the better grass line. The inside's going to save him about half a tenth. Taking this inside, but Jack looks to have more speed out of this dirt. Who's going to get the tech turn? They both get it, but Tewbs has more speed. Goes for the inside, clips the plastic. Gets a shit water bounce, and Jack takes the map. GG's. It is now 1-1. The quarterfinals are not over. I'm just going to check and make sure we will be back for match B, but I'm going to check and make sure match A is also done. I believe this was Marius versus the other German guy. Jack. Gut. All done? Okay, but it's 1-1. I wanted to see what this map was. Looks like a very cool... It looks very bright red on the dirt here. Nice little train. Very cool. Very cool. With a blimp. And you can see the stadium in the corner. Nice map. Go back to B and spectate. End of the warm-up, and here we go. Tewbs versus Jack. The score is 1-1. This is the map to play. This is the map to go to the semifinals. Let's see how they get on. We're on Hydro Rush by J-Dog. Jack takes an early lead, followed by Tewbs. Tewbs overtakes from Jack's mistake. Tewbs looks like he's got it down from the qualifier. Might have had to release. Jack looking to get his little bit more experience in there. Goes to the inside. Is getting it back. Is it enough to snipe in the end? Tewbs going inside. Jack with more speed. It's going to be close here. Jack with crazy airtime. Tewbs still does not know about the risky fin. It's going to cost him this map. Jack is in first. Oh no. Tewbs knows. Let's see if he finds it on this round. He was not here for the warm-up before the qualifier, so it only makes sense. He does not know about the risky. We'll hop on board with him as he trails by about 0.2, 0.3. Crazy risk there. He does have to release. Jack takes a lead. Way more than he had before. He's about 0.6 up. A little bit of airtime, does not clip the outside. Good job to Jack. As Tewbs goes for the inside and sees if he can catch up. Jack has more speed than him. Can he maintain his lead? Tewbs goes inside. He's still learning. He's still learning. If he gets the hang of it, it could be a turnaround. Jack taking his notes in the qualifier. He knows Tewbs did not know about the risky. Or does he? Tewbs takes a nice early lead here. A little bit of a release and a safe from Jack. Va bene Jack hitting the wall on the inside. Tewbs also touch. Where are we at now? Jack has the lead. Tewbs trails behind by about 2.5 seconds. Jack just needs to bring it home nice and easy. Not even sure if he needs to go to the risky fin, but I feel like he will just because he knows where it is. I will transition to Tewbs as soon as we get a finish from Jack. Trying to see if he gets it. It looks like he DNF'd. Style points, style points, style points. The score is 3-0. Tewbs, wake up. Wake up, Tewbs. Page up, down works. Yeah, accurate, I know, but I like it. This is my favorite plugin. Here, I'll make it smaller for you. Tewbs clipping early. Jack also touching. Tewbs is ahead now. Does he even know? It's about 0.9 back, but it looks like Jack has a little bit more speed. Tewbs goes to the inside, does not clip on the outside. I think he's got it. I think he's got it. Goes to the inside. Does Tewbs know? He overshoots. He still gets it. He still gets it. I think Tewbs starts to understand. Hopefully he knows the line now. It looked like he just toppled over the whole thing, but I think he's starting to get a grasp of the map. Go on board with Tewbs as he follows. He's only trailing by about 0.1 here. Jack builds his lead just a little bit, just a smidge. He has more speed. Who's going to clip the inside? Neither of them do. Who's going to clip? Neither of them clip the outside. Into the reactor. Hit goes full sign. Tewbs just needs to go. Finish. Nice and easy. He has such a lead. I think he's figuring it out. The score is now 3-2. Hit goes full sign. English is my first language, sad to say. All right, I'm gonna stop talking. Casting is hard. Yeah. Tewbs got a little bit more speed out of that exit from Jack. Jack touches the wall early. Tewbs has 0.7 lead ahead of Jack. The man from Va Bene trying to not get reverse swept. And the man from Air, that was risky to say the least, but he is alive. He's just got to hope that Tewbs makes this risky, or doesn't make it for that matter. He releases and he's got it. The score is tied up at 3 apiece. He's going for it. Gotta give him some respect. On board with Tewbs as he tries to make this comeback versus Jack. See how this goes, how this ends. Tewbs has to release a little bit. Jack builds his early lead. Tewbs touches. This is going to give an opportunity to Jack to go to match point. He just needs to get through the last section. He goes middle. He knows he doesn't need to risk. He's just gonna make it down the hill, through the little slalom. Tiny bit of airtime, goes inside, and clean. Not so clean, but he's got it. Are we gonna see a 5-3, or are we gonna see a quote-unquote double finalist? Scores 4-3, potentially the last round. Jack's got the start a little better. He's got the better exit. Tewbs trails a little bit behind. Goes inside here. Tewbs has more speed. He's got through it nice and well, but Jack's done it just way better than him. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Jack's got his lead. Can he maintain it? Tewbs goes inside. Jack's got way more speed. Catches airtime. I think Jack's got it, and he does. GG to Jack. Tewbs, you have been eliminated. See you next week.